What's up guys? So I'm back with you with another video. Today we're going to be talking about the 5mm and the 5.5mm in the Miami Cuban link chain. So right now I have with me 5mm in 20 inches and the 22 inches in the 5.5. Alright guys, so if you're new here, make sure you click that subscribe button. We talk about all solid sterling silver jewelry. And so at the time of this recording right now, we have 98 subscribers. We're almost at that 100 subscriber mark. And so I just want to thank everyone for supporting the channel and following and subscribing onto the channel so early on. You know, some of you guys have been following me from day one. I did start at the beginning of January 2020. So right now I'm working my way up on getting more chains, and right now we have the Miami Cuban link chain, we have the rope chain, and we have some bracelets on the Miami Cuban, and they're all solid sterling silver, and those two chains are made in Italy, solid sterling silver, none of that plated stuff. Okay, so make sure you click that subscribe button, support the channel. I would love to read your comments as well and reply back to your comments. And so let's just get right into it. All right, one more thing. So before we start, let's take a look at Boxer. It's like sleeping down there. Look at him. What's up, bud? All right, so let's get started. So here we are. This is the 5mm and the 5.5. okay, it's kind of hard to see there, but this one right here is the 5, this one's the 5.5. It's kind of hard on camera to see the detail on it and the thickness, but I guarantee you the thickness is there on the millimeter and on the side thickness. Okay, so I'll try to put some B-roll on it right now for you guys to see. All right, so let's talk about the chains. So the chain can be worn alone. I mean, it looks great just standing alone. You can tuck one in, tuck one out. You know, it doesn't make a big difference on it, right? So vice versa, tuck it in, tuck it out. It looks great. It's a nice, clean cut chain on, and the size of it is just great. Okay, personally, I love the 5.5 the best because of the thickness. It's kind of on the fence. The 5 and the 5.5 are, in my opinion, chains that are kind of on the fence, right? It's not a thick chain. It's not a big statement chain that can kind of wow the crowd, right? But it does have that thickness to it that it's not too small. If you guys have seen the 4mm Miami Cuban link chain review that I did, go ahead and check it out. But the chain on the 4mm, it's a good fit. It's not too small either, right? But you'll be amazed what additional 1mm can do and a 1.5 can do to that 4mm. So in general, I love the 5.5 because of the thickness. Okay, it's not too out there, right? You can wear the chain pretty much in all the occasions. If you go on a date night, if you just going out to the grocery store, or you just want to wear it, go to sleep with it, take a shower with it, go to the beach with it. I mean, it's kind of like an everyday type of chain. I mean, it's obviously, in my opinion, a great size length, right? In gold or in silver, depending on what you're in the market for. In this case, I'm just talking about the silver ones, but the thickness is the thickness in either of the metals, right? All right, so let's talk about the pricing, right? So the pricing goes from $65 to $100, okay? I have right now the 20 inches and the 22 inches, which are extremely popular, and I do have them on the 5.5. I do have longer lengths, which is the 24 and the 26 inches, okay? So you can tell, you can go $65, or you can bump yourself up all the way to something $100. The price difference isn't that much of a difference, but it does make a huge difference again with the chains. Okay, and so the gram weight as well, some of them start from 27 grams all the way down to 40 grams, 45 grams, and so on. So just make sure to check out the website to get more of the descriptions and the lengths and the millimeters and the grams if that's something that you're interested in. All right, guys, so another thing is, you must have a 5mm or a 5.5 in your jewelry collection. I mean, I'm not just saying this so you can go to the website and buy it from me. I mean, you can go buy it anywhere else. You can go buy a sterling silver chain anywhere else. You can go buy a gold chain as well somewhere else, and it doesn't matter, right? But I'm just letting you guys know my opinion on the 5 and the 5.5. I just believe that this is one of the perfect thickness chains that you can wear just on a daily basis. It's not too small. It does have a great thickness to it that, you can feel some weight on the neck, right? I mean, again, here is another B-roll of the chains, right? So you can just see the thickness on the 5.5. I mean, I wish I could show you guys some better video on it, the difference on the 5 and the 5.5, but it does add a whole lot more of thickness to it, which lays flat on the neck, and it's great. You can feel the weight. Yeah, so just in general, you should have one of these millimeters in your chain collection, right? Don't just stick to one specific thickness and that's the only chain that you have. I mean, the beauty of silver, again, is that you can stack up multiple chains and start owning some precious metal chains instead of that fake plated stuff. And why don't you try silver first, and then if you like something more specific, for example, like 7mm, you can buy a 7mm Cuban link, and if you like it, you could pay a decent amount for it. And if you really like it, you could go buy it in gold. Spend 4 or 5 grand on something, 14K, 18K, whatever you want, right? So in my opinion, you should own a 5 or a 5.5 in your jewelry collection. All right, guys, and so last thing is, my chains here are solid sterling silver. They are made in Italy. They're not plated, they're solid. It's a good quality. If you do have any questions, again, make sure to send me an email or a DM on Instagram. And yeah, guys, thanks for watching the video. I'll see you in the next one.